Traders, September 24th, 2018, after the market closed, I'm going to provide an update on the stock I haven't posted or created a tutorial on for over a month now. Ticker symbol FRFS, Firefish, also known as Gifa. Alright, so now, last I looked at FRFS was, I think, the last time I provided a trading tutorial on FRFS was somewhere, I want to say, when this trend line was broken right here. So I believe about August 10th, August 11th. Do your due diligence, I guess. I believe she was going down. She would have made a bounce, which she did so successfully, and was continuing going down. You know, time is of the essence for the stock. Traders and investors waited too long and they started cashing out until today. Huge buying momentum right out of the gates at the open. Now let's take a look what she did. And before I continue further, I need you guys to understand, whatever I tell you as far as what I see on the chart is mainly solely technical, okay? And as far as news, it disrupts what the chart says. Now, obviously, we're all waiting for good news, right? So, if it's good news, if news comes out, we all pretty are sure it would be FINRA hopefully approving FRFS as Gifa and do the whole ticker symbol change or whatever the hell they need to do for us to bank a lot of money on this, right? Now, you know, if bad news happens, obviously the stock could fail also, right? There's good disruption and bad disruption on rumors. And we are obviously long because we want and we believe that it's going to have good disruption. As far as a technical standpoint, based on rumors, it does make its move, but based on the outcome, it's what counts, right? So if we all, just example, we all believe, and everybody that buys Firefish, or the momentum of people, there's more buyers than sellers, it's going higher, right? Now, let's see if there's bad disruption. It's going to go lower, right? Because bad news, you know, nothing good happened, everybody's selling. Now, good disruption, good news, explodes, right? That's why we're in this position. Now, technicals usually run based on rhythm of buyers to sellers or sellers to buyers, and news, what's going on, and the success rate of the company. Now, all stocks behave different, but you can see similarities on some. Alright, now this is all on a technical trading level that I'm talking about. So it's a language, and I'm going to try to dissect the language for you guys with FRFS and what she can do moving forward. So next couple of days, you know, news comes out, great, awesome. That's what all of us want, right? That's what we're expecting. But if she doesn't, let's take a look on a technical one. So at the open, I'm not going to say right at the open, but around 11 o'clock or so. That's when it happened, right? Exploded and just kept going higher. And this is where most of the volume came, okay? This is where most of the volume came. Started out around 9.5, and then you had this market maker, ASCM, just started messing around. And I saw them early around 7, and then you saw them 8, 9. Then they just pushed it down to like 6.5 at one point. And then they're just holding it, then they just faded away and disappeared somehow. Mind-boggling. But they did for you know, some time. However, it started trading down. Now, maybe ASCM had success in doing what they're doing, shorting, providing selling pressure. And you can see, and we're looking at the 1 minute, right? And I'll, you know, expand into 10 and we'll take a look further and see what they look for 10 to 60 and so forth. And you can see what happened was, well, peak, then it had gave more resistance, bottom, more resistance. You see support, right? support's higher than the previous support. That's good for us. Then another bottom, and then it just closed right here. So we'll see what happens. Now, you can see patterns that hadn't been formed yet, but could. So be very careful. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is, you know what? If I provide you these trend lines right now, I'm going to have to delete them. So maybe I should first explain the daily, and then we'll go into the 1 minute. All right. So let me first go into the daily, because then there's going to be too much lines. You might get confused and dizzy. So this is the daily. All right. And there's support levels. Okay. Right here, and right here. Okay. The third one was pretty much today. You see how she traded yesterday right below this resistance, and actually this is, I just said this is incorrect. This is actually lower the support level. My apologies. No, sorry guys. Right there. Okay. So what happened was she trailed down for the first hour 15 minutes or so, then surged, then peaked around noontime and so. So now let's look at this resistance level. We have this resistance level here that was broken today. Confirm that it broke the resistance level. What does that mean? That means it's now support, this downtrend. Before it was the resistance, and it's dropped and peaking, right? Now it's the opposite side, where she broke through and she's heading higher. Okay? Well, not heading higher. Let me retract, because now we have the uptrend right here, which pretty much crossed its path and saying this is her resistance. Alright? So it's a two-way street right now. It became what I like to call a trading range, or trying to create a trading range. Well, let's just take a look, right? Let's take a look at this puzzle and see what it's done the last few times it popped. Because you need to understand how algorithms work and how traders think. Most algorithms are based on traders' tactics and techniques that they study throughout hundreds of years trading markets. Okay? And that's why books were created, and traders use that to their advantage when entering trades. And algorithms were created based on that knowledge. Now, what we see here is every time she exploded, she trailed down, right? Exploded or gapped up, trailed down. Exploded, gapped up that day, but when it started trading, it ended up pretty much flat, or a little positive for the day, and then just continued down. Same thing right here, right? So it constantly did that, and I could even go further back, over here, over here, over here, over here. You getting the picture? All right. So it pops and drops. Every time there's a pop, then there's a drop. So what happened here, it created a trading range when both of these, well, when she popped over here, got out of that resistance level, popped over. Now, below this one, you saw how she was higher at one point throughout the trading day, then closed pretty much at it. In this trading range, okay? You guys remember that. This was support right here where she bounced off of and broke through that resistance level. Now, since I explained the daily, let me zoom back in and we'll talk about, maybe we can do it on the 10 minutes. I'll just see. Depends how clear the picture is for me. Let's start at the 60. Let's see what the 60 shows. 60, I mean, I see it, but it's not clear enough. I mean, I can tell you right now, I see a triangle pattern right here. But it could get closer into reversal. And I saw, yeah. All right, so let's go into the 1 minute, because 1 minute I pretty much look at when I day trade, right? And we just want to see what it looks like and what it can do coming at the open or in the morning, prior into going to the afternoon to the close of tomorrow's trading day. All right, so let's do some lines right now since I explained the daily. So right here, this is one line, okay? Now, I'm going to put the second line, but you have to understand, these two lines right here might have to be adjusted. This is based on the 1 minute. And I'm pretty sure if I show you the 10-minute and the hourly, it's going to be within those ranges as well. And I'm going to show you that. And you guys will see this triangle. But, excuse me, but sometimes we might have to adjust, not all the time, but sometimes there might be some room for adjustment for these lines. And I'm going to explain what exactly I'm looking at, but I'm going to have to get rid of this line right here, because this line is driving me crazy. Okay? You can see it clear. Okay? So, let me zoom in on the 10 minutes, zoom out on the 10 minutes, I'll show you. See, it's still in that range. Same thing on the hourly. Okay? In that range. You see that triangle pattern? It's in that range as well, right? Now let me zoom back in on the 1 minute and tell you what I see. You currently see a triangle pattern on the 1 minute, 10 minute, 60 minute, 30 minute, but you won't see that daily because that's what happens today. You'll see something like this, you see? Not making sense, okay? So let's go back. I just wanted to show you guys, let you know what it would look like. So now we're on the 1 minute, and what I see is a possible reversal. It's not created yet, so you have to be patient. Well, if you're buying, don't be patient, you know what I'm saying? But it hasn't created yet, okay? So we see this reversal. Now, I'm not saying all this is reversal, but it pretty much could be. So, you know, it's just a 1 minute. But if she can trade above this triangle, you see this uptrend and just break through right here, maybe she can break through 10, and that'd be awesome, okay? So we have that reversal right here. Looks like she could do that. But on the flip side, you'll see that if she breaks through here, she can head lower. Now let's look back at the daily, and let's see what happened on pretty much every trading day, like I said prior, you know, earlier in this trading tutorial. After she pops, she drops, right? Well, she popped. Will she drop? Or will she pop again, close above 10, and then most likely, hopefully, in my opinion, on a technical level, explode? Maybe it's going to play in the roll with the knee, and they explode, and it just comes together. And then SR is a perfect example. You know, technicals usually work with rumors, especially if they're right. And the only time it happens, well, that's also with the price movements, right? But the only time it doesn't work is when the news is pretty much the opposite of, you know, the rumors is pretty much, well, excuse me, the news is pretty much the opposite of the rumors. And other times, but mainly that's the reason why it gets disrupted and goes the other way. However, that could happen. That's a big possibility. But remember, now it's in this trading range that, all right, now let me remove that. So you guys saw what could do on the 1 minute, right? And let me put this, I'm sorry, going back and forth, but I'm trying to explain it to you. I'm not getting everybody busy, but, you know, it gets me busy with all these lines as well. So you see it's in this trading range. So if she doesn't pop, right, if she does drop, it should be like that red bar. You see that red bar? And then what happens is when she gets to this trend line, she can start popping. And then it could be just be in the trading range. And then once again, similar to these, just like this, similar, you know. But once again, as time progresses, and if Gifa doesn't report the news, well, not, you can't say Gifa entirely, because we really don't know what's going on. Supposedly, proper documents was provided to FINRA, and you know what? It could be that the Turkey's government is toying with Gifa, and they can provide all the necessary documents to FINRA, so there's a hole. Maybe they're trying to clean stuff up, trying to resolve the issue, fix it, you know. There's millions of things that may be going on. We just have to wait and see. And remember, don't put all your eggs in one basket. I say this all the time. You can't take your entire trading portfolio and put it in one stock. This is how you hurt yourself. It'd be great, especially a penny stock, but it would be great if she does really well if you put all your eggs in the basket. But if not, Come on, really? Be smart. Diversify your portfolio. I'm not telling you penny stocks are terrible. I trade them. I love them. I trade everything, but I prefer penny stocks because you have freedom with your life and you don't have to sit in front of the computer like day traders do when they trade other high-priced stocks. I actually can do whatever I want throughout the day, but I have my positions in these stocks. I trade them. I don't marry them. Well, I married FRFS, but I think that's one of the longest penny stocks I ever owned. I had a good portion, but I still have some left, but not as much as before. Um, anyway, so we'll see what happens. Remember that she could trill down, and if she does, buyers gave Firefish some more time. But remember, look at the woman and see if she can break through and make that reversal and break through 10. If not, she can crack and do the same thing she did before until news comes out. News comes out, that's it. That's what we're waiting for. Hopefully, Gifa Holdings got their shit together, and a lot of good people make some money. Hoping for the best, because I really think, based on everything we've seen as far as them building, they're building very fast. The information that they provided, just a lot of stuff that we saw in the updates that could be really, really good. But we don't know. So remember, if you do get into this, don't put all your eggs in one basket. If you guys are in this and been waiting for a while, hey, you know what? It's almost a year, I believe. So your tax bracket will decrease when you do cash out from, I believe, 40% to 25%. Well, something near 40%. I think it's like 38.7 or something like that. But yeah, it'll drop down to 25%. So at least you got that. Less taxes if you make large capital gains. Remember, follow me on Twitter at Trading Teacher. Visit my site, thetradingteacher.com. And I'll provide another update on FRFS when I have time.